It should be a dream location in southern Spain, where the Atlantic meets the Mediterranean. But the narrow Straits of Gibraltar, between Europe and Africa, are troubled waters, the center of a highly profitable drug smuggling trade.
Boats like this from the Spanish Guardia Civil patrol these waters on a daily basis, but they're facing an uphill task because speedboats come from Morocco, 14 kilometers in that direction, and they head off past Gibraltar over there to the border town of La Linea. And this town, La Linea, is becoming the drugs gateway to Europe.
Morocco is one of the world's top producers of cannabis resin, and there's a growing ruthlessness from drug gangs at sea and on the land.
A few years ago, normally they used to run away from us, but not now. They try to protect the boat that is full of drugs. They even try to confront us. Often they use an empty boat to protect the boat with the cargo.
Soon after, a drugs boat was spotted making a run from the African coast. The Guardia Civil fired at the boat, only rubber bullets and as a defensive measure, they said. But like many times before, the smugglers escaped. The border city of La Linea, in the shadow of Gibraltar, has suffered from a lack of investment for decades. It has one of the highest unemployment rates in Spain. In many ways, the money from smuggling is keeping the city going. This trafficker said he had no real choice but to smuggle.
I didn't have a job, and I didn't have a good relationship with my family, and no one wants to find themselves alone on the streets, really. Therefore, you need to find your way no matter what. Robbing someone else is not the answer. If you don't have a job, then the water is all you've got.
He told us he was going on a run that night to Morocco and asked us to come along, an offer we declined. The pilots of trafficking boats may be smugglers, but they also have nerves of steel and skills that are in great demand. And they seem to have the upper hand over the police.
Drug trafficking here has very deep roots. We must bear in mind that since the 19th century, there has been a tradition of smuggling. What we are actually trying to do is not eradicate 100% of the drug trafficking. We want to return to a situation of normality.
But the authorities know that without better resources, the drug money will still flow through the area. And these waters on the southernmost point of Spain will still be a major smuggling route for cannabis heading to all corners of Europe. Francis Collings, TRT World in southern Spain.